Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another manga volume review. Welcome once again. I did get in trouble with this one when I released a little um, TikTok on just showcasing a little bit of the story. So I do want to advise and make sure everyone knows that this is a mature series. Um, 95% of it is not. I'll just throw it out there like that. But it is mature. Does have some mature scenes. So this is brought to you by Yem Press. Yem Press and Yenon is a great company that has been sending me light novels and mangas for me to review for you guys, and quite a bit of it has been really good. So I have other series that are coming out this month that are not even out yet that I have had the opportunity to read and review for you guys. So if you haven't checked them out, go give them some love by checking out their website and buying their stuff. There is a link in the description below where you guys can buy cheap manga and anime and light novels, so you guys can do that as well. So, okay, Chain Soldier, this is volume 2, and I did review volume 1. They kindly sent me volume 1 after I reviewed it, so thank you for them for doing that. They didn't really have to, but really wanted to do volume 2 for you guys, and finally got myself to finish it. Before anything, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and share. It helps me, but also you impress. Okay, I won't spend too much time there. Let's just talk about what the story is doing. So if you haven't checked out Volume 1, I do have a video for Volume 1. You can find it in my channel. But if not, we can just talk about the story. Essentially, it's a world where women have powers and men are really just used to reproduce and just kind of be the mate. So it's kind of like women on top, men on the bottom. Well, Yuki Wakura stumbles into the realm where the monsters are, and in Volume 1, essentially, he's recruited by this squad that's used to kill these monsters. And the seventh squad, essentially, take him in because uh, Kyoka-san, the leader, finds out that she can use Yuki as basically his weapon, and he turns into basically one of the demons, and she's able to ride him and all that. So um, volume 1 ends with them fighting a particular demon sort of creature, and volume 2 starts off right there, and we find out that one of this creature looks like Yuki's sister, and it is Yuki's sister, because she confirms it later on as we see the demon talk to herself. Two, Kyoka-san is amazed of what's going on because up to this point, all the creatures they've been fighting are not able to communicate. They're not able to do that. So um, she's wondering like, why can she communicate? We also don't know how his sister ended up being a demon-like creature, um, and why she is there. So there's a lot of mysteries, and I want to say the first two volumes are just like, what the heck is going on, right? And then we just have like a random chapter in the middle where Yuki is um, kind of interacting with Shushu Suruga, which is the girl on the cover, and not really much go there other than uh, Himari comes into the story again, and Himari is another member of the squad, and she kind of becomes the main thing being shown um, in the actual volume. I want to say three-fourths of it is about her, and I want to try to find a picture of her here. But anyways, what ends up happening is that um, Himari is threatened by her sister. Her sister is in a different squad and challenges her to basically go into, here she is, into a battle where basically they can almost kill themselves if they want, and nothing happens because in this battle they're able to basically recuperate and all that. So it's basically a one-on-one fight, and she takes Yuki Wakura and basically uses his power and uses him as her own slave because her power is essentially mimicking other people's power. So she is able to control him, and there is basically a whole arc where they're practicing. She finds out that Yuki's power has a toll to it, which is where the etchiness comes into the actual series, uh, where she basically has to please him as much as uh, or depending as how much she used him in battle. So again, that's this etchiness of the series. But a lot does there's a lot of good scenes of action where we see them train, and at the end of the volume, we do see the sisters fight, and um, it is quite a good fight because her sister has a weapon or a ability under her sleeve that we don't expect. So overall, it's a good series. It's becoming a guilty pleasure. It's very similar to High School D&D, where the plot and the story itself is really good. And I know people make fun of it, but it is. And this one is kind of similar. It has a good story, but it does has its 10%, 15% of etchiness throughout the series, which is what's having it sell, and that's what really people are buying it. But I I don't know because usually I guess reading doesn't bother me too much. Is more when I see it. Is when I would have the like, yeah, this kind of ruined the series. And I don't know. So out of 10, I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10 because it's a little bit overboard with the edginess. I wouldn't recommend it to everyone. It's one of those series that if you like manga and you understand manga, why things sell and stuff like that, then you would understand why. But there's other series that are as good, if not better, that don't have all that. So personally, I just don't understand why it's still a marketing thing that they have to throw in scenes like that left and right. And this one does have quite a bit of scenes. I mean, that's why I got in trouble with TikTok because all I did was something like this, and obviously people can pause and see stuff, but um, yeah, it didn't sit well with TikTok. So, oh well. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't checked out the Empress, go give him some love. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will have more reviews for you guys. Like I said, I have already a few lined up and others that I've already released. So go check all those videos out. Thank you for the support. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.